technical people is that actually if it's in the completely single device per XCD mode, so it like basically if you have 6 GPUs per APU, then you can control the memory exactly where it's going. But otherwise, actually, it's sort of transparent to you.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, which actually makes it a little tricky in terms of where things are going, basically.
Any other questions from here, or are there any online questions? Okay, so let's give again thanks to Maidar.
Thank you.
So we'll move ahead to the next talk. So this will be presented by Kyle Schaefer. He's a senior software engineer at X-ScaleSolutions. Kyle leads the development of a suite of HPC software products, including X-Scale AI, X-Scale HPC, and MHAP's DPU. His expertise lies in conceptualizing, designing, and delivering end-to-end solutions for HPC and AI. So today, Kyle will be presenting accelerating HPC and AI applications using novel products from X-ScaleSolutions. So let's welcome Kyle. So Kyle, yeah, please feel free to share slides. You are muted, actually, so you need to unmute. Yeah. Yeah, you're good. Well, are you saying something? We can't hear you actually, Kyle.
Hello, can you hear me now?
Yes, yes. Now,
okay, sorry. Got changed somehow. Anyways, yes. So my name is Kyle Schaefer. I'm a software engineer at X-ScaleSolutions, and today we'll just be going over some of the products that we have to offer. So X-ScaleSolutions has 30 plus years of expertise in HPC and AI. We bring innovative and efficient end-to-end solutions, services, support, and training to HPC, AI, and big data. Our general model is commercial support, so optimization, tuning, and training, and then value added in new products. And we offer licensing, commercial support, and training for those. So the first product we'll talk about is X-Scale HPC. It's a high-performance optimized solution for HPC applications. It's application-aware and communication-focused optimizations for HPC applications. So we take the MPitch libraries and then we offer commercial support. So platform-specific optimizations and tuning, application-specific optimizations and tuning, and then we can work with end users to scale their applications efficiently. So X-Scale HPC is a user-level software. It can be installed by any user. It can be installed by system admins as well, and they can make it available as a module. It's a vendor-neutral stack. And then performance is portable across different platforms as well. And then we're always working on support for next-gen hardware. So some of the benefits include reducing time to solution, higher throughput on given platform, running multiple simulations using less hardware, reduction in your ownership cost, and then reduction in power usage and carbon footprint. So the next product we'll talk about is X-Scale AI. It's a high-performance solution with deep introspection for AI applications. The goal is a high-performance solution for AI problems on modern HPC, so on-premise and cloud systems. We support pre-training, inferencing, and fine-tuning. And then some of the major features include end-to-end optimized stack with deployment via containers and AWS AMI instances. And then we also bake in all the scaling and system optimizations developed under the HighDL project. We support models defined in PyTorch or Hugging Face, so LLMs like Llama 3 or vision models like ResNet. We support scalable model checkpoint and restart. And then we have out-of-the-box optimal performance for on-premise and cloud systems. And we support multiple CPUs, multiple GPUs, and interconnects. So X-Scale AI is a product and a service. So we support public-private models with public and private data. We have some examples that ships with the product. And then as a service, we offer onboarding for new users and organizations. And then baked in product support and expertise across a wide range of use cases like language modeling tasks, healthcare, imaging, and so on. So with X-Scale AI, you can expect a reduction in distributed training, fine-tuning, and inferencing time. It's a vendor-neutral stack, and performance is portable across different platforms as well. And again, we're always working on the next-gen hardware supporting that in X-Scale AI. So you can expect reducing time to solution, higher throughput on your platforms, reduction in power usage and your carbon footprint, reduction in your resource capacity, and then in general, just reduction in total cost of ownership. So here's a sample on a on-premise system, Frontera, using image classification, ResNet 50. We're using NVIDIA Quadro RTX 5000s, and we have our interconnect is InfiniBand. And we're comparing just the out-of-the-box PyTorch and Horovod to the enhanced X-Scale AI, and we're looking at the images per second, and we're scaling the number of GPUs. So with X-Scale AI, you can see up to 3.5x improvement, and we're also doing, with this 8. Frontera has 4 GPUs per node, so we're seeing good scaling with multi-node, multi-GPUs per node as well. And then here's a cloud test on cloud, AWS, using LLM Llama 2. We're running on G4DN 12x large instances, and this was just a single node test, so we're just using PCIe, and then we have 4 NVIDIA T4s, and we're looking at tokens per second. We're comparing Hugging Face as our baseline to X-Scale AI, and we see a 3.9x improvement in tokens per second. And we support scalable checkpoint restart. So normal competing checkpoint frameworks, they save the checkpoint to the parallel file system on the root rank, while X-Scale AI, every rank saves their checkpoint to their local NVMe, and then we overlap that file system rank with training. So this reduces checkpoint overhead at scale. So in this left chart, we can see just the baseline of no checkpoint. In red, green is the root checkpointing designs, and then blue is the X-Scale AI checkpointing. And you see a great reduction in the amount of time it takes to run with checkpointing enabled compared to the root checkpointing. And then the right graph, you can see how it scales. It's very consistent scaling compared to root checkpointing. So AWS is available on, X-Scale AI is available on AWS Marketplace. You can use a trial version that we offer, and if you like it, you can subscribe. If you want to, if you need help finding it, there's a link, or you can reach out to us and we can send you a link to that as well. So the next product we'll talk about is MVPitch2 DPU. It's a high-performance MVPitch2 library, enhanced MVPitch2 for accelerating applications with NVIDIA's DPU technology. So the Bluefield devices, they run on InfiniBand networks up to 400 gigabits per second. The devices contain 16, for Bluefield 3, they contain 16 ARM cores and 16 gigabytes of memory for the ARM cores, so that they have their own memory. They're not sharing system memory. And because it's based on MVPitch 2, it has all of the features that comes with MVPitch 2. And what we add is a framework to offload non-blocking collectives like all-to-all, all-to-all V, BCAS. And then we also can offload point-to-point communication. So here's an example of the overlap percentage that we're getting. So we're overlapping communication with computation. We're running on the OSU all-to-all benchmark using Bluefield 2 devices on 32 nodes. So we're running 32 nodes, 16 ppn, 32 nodes, 32 ppn. And as you can see, the baseline of a pitch 2 library, it doesn't get very good overlap with communication. Whereas the MVPitch 2 DPU enhanced library often gets as much overlap as there is to get with the computation. So if there's enough computation, you can get 100% overlap potentially. And it's very consistent across the message sizes and scales. So here's the same configuration and setup, but we're looking at the total execution time. And so with that overlap, you can see a reduction in overall runtime by up to 23%. And then here's a application level test, so P3 DFFT. And we're looking, so we have the latency and the grid size and same scale, 32 nodes, 16 ppm, 32 nodes, 32 ppm. As you can see, MVPitch 2 DPU can get up to 21% improvement compared to MVPitch 2 on the P3 DFFT application. Here is another example on HPL, another benchmarking application. So we're looking at the GFLOPS per second and then the problem size increasing. So in this case, more GFLOPS per second is better. So MVPitch 2 is getting up to 18% improvement compared to MVPitch 2. And here's an example offloading point-to-point. So we're offloading iSend and iReceive. We're using a 3D stencil benchmark, and we're overlapping computation with data exchange. And here we can see up to 18% benefit. And here's an example using PETC where we're offloading point-to-point communication and reduction. So we modified a solver algorithm to offload reduction to the DPU. So we're getting compute and communication offloading. So perhaps if there's not a whole lot of communication, you can offload some computation and see benefits. And we're seeing, in this scenario, up to 24% improvement. So next we'll talk about X-ScalePetsy. Petsy is a library that is used for many scientific workloads. It's the portable, extensible toolkit for scientific computation. It includes a large suite of parallel linear and nonlinear equation solvers, integrators, optimization algorithms, and it's using a lot of toolkits and libraries like FreeFem, MFem, Moose, OpenFOAM, and so on. So here's an example of X-ScalePetsy on a matrix vector multiplication kernel. So we're comparing just baseline PETC with the baseline MVPitch 2 compared to the X-Scale PETC, the enhanced version. And we can see up to 13% improvement benefits. This is run on Frontera. So we're running 4 nodes and 16 nodes up to 896 cores. So in the blue is the baseline PETC MVPitch, and orange is the X-ScalePetsy. So getting up to 13% improvement in runtime. And then we also have X-Scale Secure MPI, which is a MPI library with built-in security. So some of the main features include secure communications, and it's based on MVPitch 2. We support multiple cryptographic libraries and encryption schemes. It's compliant to TLS and SSL security key management protocols. We support point-to-point communication and collective communication operations like broadcast, all-to-all, all-gather. Simple installation and execution, so it's simple to use. And we've tested it on benchmarks and applications up to 2024 ranks. So here's an example of secure MPI on P3 DFFT. We ran between 16 nodes 8 ppn and 16 nodes and 32 ppn. And as you can see, we have three cases here. We have the unsecured baseline, the secure naive approach, and the secure optimized approach. So the baseline is just 1.0 across the board. And then with the naive designs, there's, a significant overhead. But compared to the optimized, that overhead is reduced quite a bit. So with the optimized designs, the overhead is minimal. And we're testing internode and intranode communication in these use cases as well. And then finally, we have X-Scale Monitor. So X-Scale Monitor is a hardware resource monitoring tool. It so it runs on every node in the job, not just your root node or the node you launched from. And it records metrics for many different types of hardware: CPU, GPU, network, and much more. We currently integrate InfluxDB for the time series database. And if you have other types of databases that you prefer, that's also an option. It's a standalone tool, so it doesn't really matter what job you're running. It can run HPC jobs, AI training, AI inference. It's just a tool that monitors the resources. And then we ship it via containers, so we can ship it via Docker or Apptainer. And then it has extremely low overhead, so we have our own polling designs, which makes high frequency polling a possibility without affecting the runtime of the application. And then here we have, it's kind of small, but Grafana dashboard visualizing the resources being used. So you can see different spikes, different dips based off of the jobs and the resources being monitored. And yeah, so to conclude, X-ScaleSolutions, we offer a suite of software for accelerating HPC and AI applications with a focus on communication, overlapping communication and computation, and communication security. We have innovative value-added products that provide high performance and scalable solutions for HPC and AI applications, and then promised potential for exploiting higher performance on your platforms and reducing your total cost of ownership. So yeah, if anyone's interested, we're happy to engage with end customers, collaborators, anyone who's interested. And yeah, thank you very much. If you want to contact us, you can reach us here. Contact us at X-ScaleSolutions.com or go to our website, X-ScaleSolutions, where we have more information on all of the products. Thank you.
Okay, so let's give thanks to Kyle. Any questions for Kyle? Any online questions? No? Oh, one question, Norris? Yeah, go ahead.
Kyle, you can hear me, right?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Perfect. So my question is it possible to combine like multiple products together? So for example, let's say the X-Scale monitor with the Betsy one, or the X-Scale secure with X-Scale AI. Is that something possible? And if so, like